Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. Derek White out there with Sam Hauser. And it's George in at the 3. And for Portland, inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Damian Lillard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Avdia in at the 3. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Pass to Kamara. Back to Lillard. And here's Morant outside. Kata pulls it in. And it's the Celtics ball. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from White.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Lillard. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Outside White. Tatum passes to George. Over Avdia. Nice shot by George.
Such a pure score. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
Morant, pass to Avdia. Out to Lillard. Fires the 3. Kata pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Tatum. Lillard against George. White with a screen on Lillard. George for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I spoke with the Trailblazers head coach for a bit. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. So it's Portland now, following the 3 by Boston. Avdia attacking. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
Denny Avdia.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Avdia. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Tatum a screen on Morant to the inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
There's a screen by Kamara, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
And one look at Donovan Klingon, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
And the second free throw is good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside White. first quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Tatum, down to 5 on the shot clock. And Boston again with the bucket.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Timeout called, Portland.
Now it's the time Blazers Nation. Time fans breaks out again by the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Klingon. Outside Morant. Pass to Kamara. Portland moving it around. Now Lillard. Here's the three. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Man, the defender really went after him.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Sam Hauser. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Lillard outside. Kept alive. Here's Klingon. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Here's White. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Derek White, shooting 1.
That's good from White. Now here's Abdia. Inside, deflects the pass. Here's White. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Morant. Here's Kamara. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
George against Abdia. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot here. George's shot is off. Blazers trail by 7. Lillard with the ball. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lillard's got 5 points.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Tatum passes to George. Back to Tatum. The three. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now Lillard. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
White looking it over. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. Now George from behind the arc. Drains the triple. 5 points in the game.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Portland making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. Out to Lillard for three. He buries it from 3.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Outside Pritchard. Queta. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The kick out to Williams. Lillard right side. And it's Portland scoring again.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Outside White. Here's Queta. Pass to Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. Lillard pulls down the board. For Portland, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Shoots over White. And it's Portland scoring again.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Outside Pritchard. Tatum against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And that one falls for Tatum.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Sharp, he's checked in for Avdia. And so Tatum nails both of them. Here's Moran. Here's Klingon. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, be careful. Klingon kid bring down the house.
And here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Screen by Robinson. Again, the miss by Boston. Portland trailing here. And he lobs it up top. Outside, Williams. Pass to Klingon. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now here's Pritchard. And stolen by Williams. a dunk by Lillard.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Robinson, a screen on Williams. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Outside Sharp. Nice D from Tatum.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pritchard surviving the D. Offline with a three. Portland leading. Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Stop the drought. And the layup is up and in. Tatum's got 10 points.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Hey, yo, right here.
And here's Morant outside. The offensive rebound. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
If you do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So for the Blazers, Sohan's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Lillard. And Holiday subbed in for Morant. And the Celtics also making a change. George is checked in. Free throw no good for Robinson. Portland's shooting 55%, an ideal start so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, all defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said, the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Guys, back to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you. Now here's George. He's got 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 7.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Sharp passes to Williams. Back to Sharp. Portland moving it around. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Pritchard. No points yet. Pulls up on the wing. Williams grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Holiday passes to Avdia. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Trailblazers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Mitchell Robinson is out there with George. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And the first one at the line is good. Henderson, he's checked in for Avdia. And so he makes both from the line.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
For 3, George. Portland with a rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Screen by Robinson. Shoots it from the high post. Boston again missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Outside, Williams. Back to Henderson. Pass to Holiday. The fadeaway. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
It's tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Gonzalez, and he dunks it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Gonzalez, guarded by Sharp. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Here's Holiday. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Sharp. Holiday up top. Williams, a screen on Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Henderson for 3. Boston pulls it in. Here's Shireman. He's scoreless. And they pick up 2. Now just a 1-point Portland lead.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Sharp with it. Pass to Henderson. Portland moving it around. Fires the 3. Paul George pulls down the board. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Timeout called. And this time to get down with your master.
So for the Blazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Potter. Avdia comes in for Sharp. And it's Ja Morant in for Henderson. The Celtics also with a sub. Tatum's checked in. For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pritchard against Morant, looking to end the run. Boston pulls it in. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Screen by Robinson. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Morant, the pass to Avdia. Morant with a screen on George. Up top, Avdia, hounded by Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Portland.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
George passes to Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. From the arc. Tatum rips the 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Timeout called, Portland. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Now Kamara, outside Morant, back to Kamara. Off the outside, 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Kamara. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Celtics lead by 7. To the paint. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
White, he's checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Portland on D. Outside Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 7. And here's Morant on the wing, Holiday. Portland again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to George. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
And the shot goes.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Pass to Pritchard. Robinson, a screen on Morant. Pritchard from outside. Offensive rebound. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 19-4 run. Pritchard from outside. Pure from three-point range. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Blazers trail by 11. Now here's Morant. Pass to Avdia. Outside Kamara. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Robinson's got 8 here in this quarter. George against Avdia. And here's Morant. Morant using his speed. Oh!
Wow.
Unreal!
That's done.
That's what they came for.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Boston. Cadis checked in for Pritchard. And it's Hauser in for Paul George. Boston leading by 8. Pass to Tatum. Outside White. Here's Hauser. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Hauser's got 5 points.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Now here's Kamara. For 3, here's Lillard. Hauser grabs the board. Boston has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Here's White. He's got 11. Tatum a screen on Morant. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Lillard. 16 points for him. 3-pointer Sharp. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Sharp's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside Sharp. They grab their own miss. Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Tatum with the 3. That won't go either for Tatum.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Sharp with it, guarded by Hauser. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound, Celtics. Kid has got 4 rebounds now. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Personal foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. So for the Blazers, Klingon comes in for Williams, and Denny Obvious subbed in for Sharp. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for Robinson. .143 left in the first half of this one. Avdia outside. Back to Morant. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle. Puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
Pass to Avdia. 11 feet out. Yep, that one goes. Avdia's got 6. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Leading by 12. Outside Pritchard. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. And the Trailblazers shooting about 45% during the second quarter. Klingon with a screen. Lillard against White. Outside Kamara. Pass to Lillard. Back to Kamara. This one for three. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got rebound number 5 here tonight. White, the pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. Over Lillard. And Boston again with a bucket. And so it's the Boston Celtics 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Coach Mazzulla, a pretty good start for you guys. As we look at the second half, what's the message in the locker room?
Just continue to do what we do. We had great points when they were making tough shots and they went on a run. You know, we played well, we executed, and then once we get to our spacing and our early offense, we're hard to guard.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
From the Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingen. Ja Morant is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. George's shot is good.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Lillard finds Morant. Back to Lillard. Launches it. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Boston leading by 14. Pass to Tatum. George for 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Morant. Now Lillard. There's the triple. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Pass to Lillard. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Morant. Fires the 3. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 6 rebounds in the game. George with it. He's got 12. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. George has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. one misses. Blazers trail by 18. The three, here's Lillard. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
For three, Tatum can't hit. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That sends Denny Avdia to the free throw line. It's going to go on Paul George. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw, no good. Boston leading by 13. White, the pass to Tatum. George outside. Puts up a three. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 11 points here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Timeout called, Portland.
Blazers breaker dance crew.
Out left to the wing. Outside Kamara. The three. Hauser grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
George's shot is off. Blazers trail by 16. Outside Kamara. Back to Lillard. Inside, Dame gets it to go.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
George outside. White for three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Klingon. Outside Morant. Oh, a bomb from John.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
Now here's Avdia. Give him 8 points now. Out to the wing, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Another three for Portland.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Queta, pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Blazers trail by 11. Pass to Kamara. Back to Morant. Lillard outside. Outside Kamara. Takes a three. And it's Lillard with the three. Lillard's got 33.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Tatum passes to Queta. Back to Tatum. It's George on the wing. Again, the miss by Boston. Here's Portland now. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And it's now only a 5-point Celtic lead. Here's George. He's got 18. so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics. Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
It's George on the wing, defended by Avdia. Back to George. Over Avdia. Second shot opportunity. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Keda's got 8.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Lillard against White. Now here's Lillard. He's closely guarded. 5 to shoot. Klingen's shot is off. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They led by as many as 18. George for 3. Hits the trifecta. George has got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Avdia against George. And it's good for 2. He's got 13.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Celtics lead by 8. Outside Tatum. Outside White. Tatum with a screen. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Lillard. Williams is checked in for Portland. Boston also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Keda. Shireman comes in for Derek White. And he makes both free throws. Celtics lead by 6. Outside Tatum. Outside Robinson. Back to Tatum. Klingen with the block.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingen.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And he drops the first. So Tatum nails both of them. And it's the Trailblazers ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Morant. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Tatum. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Morant. Williams has got 6.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
We have a bunch of t-shirts to give away, and we're looking for the loud.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Number 28, Hugo Gonzalez.
So it's Boston now. They led by as many as 18. Moran against Pritchard. Down low. Here's Tatum. Pass to Gonzalez. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 6. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Here's Klingon, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Peyton Pritchard picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Line for 2, Klingon.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Pritchard. Six on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Pritchard's got 5.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Pass to Klingon. Now Lillard. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now Tatum, 26 points for him. The 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And he lobs it up top. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
Nice work at the line so far. Going 5 for 5.
2 shots.
One falls for him. For the Trailblazers, Sharp, he's checked in for Klingon. And Holiday subbed in for Morant. And so Tatum nails both of them. Blazers trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Aptia, screen on Pritchard. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 38 points.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Here's Gonzalez. Lays it up and banks it in.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Lillard passes to Sharp, and here is Williams. Robinson defending. Lillard against Tatum. Lillard looking around. 4 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. Boston leading by 8. On the wing, Tatum, defended by Lillard. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And I love how he's earned his share of points at the line tonight, not wasting his chances at all.
Portland making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Avdia. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The steady hand of Drew Holiday knows how to run an offense.
And here's Tatum. Give him 31 now. There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And the bucket is good. Tatum's got 12 points in just the 2nd half.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Outside Sharp. On the take. Pass to Williams. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now here's Tatum. 33 points for him. Over Avdia. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the floor for Boston, we've got George. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. No one near him. Portland with a rebound. Outside Sharp. Pass to Moran. Outside Kamara. From deep. They get it back. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. Boston leading by 9. Here's George. From downtown, Holiday grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pritchard against Moran. That shot off. Nice D from Pritchard. And here are the Celtics. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. George passes to Pritchard. Back to George. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Blazers ball.
Blazers trail by 9. Sharp with it. Outside Kamara. There's the 3. Sinks the tray.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Free throw line jumper. Again, the miss by Boston. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And the basket by Holiday. And now it's just a 4-point Boston lead.
Oh, I love how committed Holiday is. Even with the contact, he finds a way to capitalize.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Kamara. Outside Holiday. Now here's Morant. Lets it go from deep. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Again, the miss by Boston. Blazers trail by 4. Sharp passes to Holiday. And the shot falls short that time. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Boston. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Ooh, Williams with the block. Holiday against Pritchard. Pass to Morant. Outside Kamara. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
George has the open look. That one's off. Still out of sync. Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Kamara to take the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics. George has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Basket's good. George has got 23 points.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
From deep, Morant. Gonzalez pulls it in. Celtics lead by 3. Pass to George. A shot from the low post is good. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Now Morant. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Here's Gonzalez, guarded by Sharp. For 3, George. George with another miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Morant. Tough points from Ja.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Pritchard against Morant. Pritchard, the pass to Robinson. Here's Shireman. Pass to Pritchard. Looking to get back on track. Excellent D there from Morant. Blazers trail by 3. From 9 feet. And too long on the shot. Here's Pritchard. Count it.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
So it's Portland now. Morant looking around. Pritchard with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Outside Holiday. Outside Morant. Unloads. The shot by Holiday, no good. Boston leading by 7. Here's Shireman. George outside. Puts up a deep 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Morant. Outside Sharp. Fires it. Again, the miss by Portland. The Celtics shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And the shot goes down. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, great touch from PG-13. That's just pro right there.
And here's Morant. Outside Sharp. Williams with the screen. Sharp, no good. Well, the Celtics shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's Pritchard. Basket counts. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter. And the Trailblazers shooting around 50% in the game so far. Outside Sharp. Williams with the screen. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Boston leading by 11. Here's Shireman. Pass to George. Oh, the teardrop falls in. George has got 31 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Outside Morant. Morant with the close-range bucket.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Boston leading by 11. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And some changes here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Avdia comes in for Sharp. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Allie, thank you. Moran against White. Tatum outside. Shoots a 3. Avdia rips down the board.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Right side Kamara. Now Moran. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. The putback. How about the activity?
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Blazers trail by 9. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th. Lillard. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Boston's shooting right below 40% here in the 4th. Avdia against Tatum. Takes a 3. Lillard there for the rebound.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
And rebounded by Tatum.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
They double team Tatum. White outside. George. Shot clock at 6. Here's a pass to Tatum. Puts up the tray. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Paul George.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends. And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Yes, sir!
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
Damian Lillard.
Free throw good, Lillard. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Paul George.